What do you mean?
We got 2 tickets registered with the postcard.
We did it at the
Oh, you did that?
Yeah,
okay,
so
that's
that's why it was $500.
Go there.
That's what I was asking.
We actually went to a company that is like a mediator, and they do it all for you. But it's $500 to do it. So we signed all the papers, and they did all of it and sent it out for us.
We're scattering.
So they will actually have my paper with my name on it, and then
At this,
they said it
we're
takes a
gonna all
while.
meet up at this red
But I'm really excited, guys.
That's Strahd's
To be honest with you,
It's so beautiful.
That's Strahd's key.
I was on it
Your
all day
map is
today.
probably better than
They
mine.
moved off today, and the lady started crying.
probably.
I seriously, my heart.
So glad I wasn't there.
My heart was still broken, and I told him, I was like, I'm really happy, I know you guys are like, are you guys excited? And he was like, to be honest, he's like, we've lived here for 15 years, like, this is really hard on us. And then she started crying, and like, my heart broke. So it's a family of like, it's an old man and a wife. They were in their 80s. Yeah, and they lived on the boat since 2001.
And you're evicting them?
Hawaiian.
No, I bought their boat. And so they moved off today, and it was so sad. Because I paid for it this morning, and then they were finishing up the last little bit of moving their last stuff off. So today was the last day they'll ever see it. Because they're moving to Idaho.
How long does it take to move off a boat?
They've been doing it for a month.
I mean, I saw Gilligan's Island, man, and they were on and off that boat in like...
It took them a
It's very difficult.
Well, they're also in their 80s, so you should have seen how slowly they were moving. I was helping them.
And there's nothing fixed like from the slip, like from the dock to the boat.
You have to literally like step across and hope you don't fall in the water.
Yeah.
Got it.
Alright.
Are you drawing where the Eldrazi are?
I am so sorry. I'm going as quickly as I can.
Take your time.
Done burning the werewolf.
Because we're going to need to spend some recap time. Because I'm a little confused as to what else is going on.
Remember, I made that blank room.
We have found all the artifacts.
Remember, we're in that graveyard.
This is very scary that our DM doesn't know what we're doing.
But I have a general sense there's just a lot going on. We've skipped a bunch of stuff, and we kind of rushed ahead a little bit. So I just want to make sure we're all in keeping.
How high can you go?
We're going to Strahd's kingdom, and his green cross is where Strahd is right now.
All right, Cody, you got to
We're
write
in
name.
Strahd's kingdom and then him.
Yes.
Cody, here's your name
And
tag.
all of his servants on the way
I'll look it up.
to his castle.
You guys, the Master's not on the
Put on your name tag.
Did I just make you gag?
Yeah, you did.
find anything at the house.
Alright, I picked my
Ooh,
two.
that went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, I thought I really made you gag.
No. It probably would have. If I wasn't already joking.
Can I make us all walk on water?
Yes. You guys just took a big bath. Your first bath since coming.
Thank you.
So,
Remember, we're in that big room I created.
Hey, how high of a level should we get for killing
Do you still need this open?
Eldrazi?
Like 3 levels.
I think it should be over 30. Because the Eldrazi's are like indestructible.
So how did you destroy it?
I went in its mouth. They're easy to kill on the inside.
You gotta kill
I think you need to up your difficulty level.
You're indestructible from the outside, but not the inside, right?
Are you playing on easy mode?
Bro Chacho, can you hook me up with a chip?
Devote your energies to this task.
We were waiting for those stupid little elves that we had to find that we don't
Okay,
know.
so Cody,
Oh yeah, they never showed up.
Cody,
Girl,
you were not here this
Yeah,
week,
that's like
last
the
week, so I'm going to
best
skip
walk
you,
I've ever
okay?
where did it come from?
What's that mean?
You were not here last week, so I'm going to go around the table and I'm going to get an update on everyone's character. So if there's anything you want to tell me, you can tell me at the end, okay?
Can I get an update on my character too?
Yeah, but you'll go last, okay? So Kyle's on the phone, he'll go after you.
Are we attacking?
Margot, let's
Yeah, what are we
review.
doing?
We're just doing a quick character summary so I can get a sense of your dread, terror, and other fear-based emotions that my great DMing has caused you to feel over the last few weeks. I'm just checking in to make sure no one's suicidal. You know, I
have a severe addiction.
I don't want mazes and monsters to go on here. You know, this is just a game. Okay, so
We're talking about the game. Oh, I also have a severe addiction in the game.
Indirian, you are suffering from, let's see, your husk. Right, you seem to have lost your soul.
Yep, it's gone.
And then you have become addicted to Pez. is what we're calling it, but we're not sure exactly what or how it works. It's mostly a spaced out downer. Kind of like reds, which I'm not really sure what those are either, and ludes. It's kind of a cross between reds and ludes. Yeah. Called Pez. You have an imp.
I have Majesto.
Majesto the imp, and how's Majesto doing?
He's rough. He's got like 2 hit points.
Okay.
And I basically got him.
Have you spent time bonding with the imp? Are you and the imp on the same team, or is it still?
No, we haven't done that. And I can say that I have.
Right.
That like maybe on our journeys.
Have you spent time trying to build up a relationship, or
we've been chatting telepathically.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I saw. I saw
he's
him doing
been
it.
real upset, but he's coming around to like we have a lot of fun.
Well, he shared with you that besides his invisibility power, which you're aware of, he also has the ability to turn into a bat and other small vermin creatures. He's found this very helpful in Baravia. This land is infested with bats, wolves, and other vermin, rats primarily. And so he's been here, he's been trapped in Vallaki for about 200 years. He was beheld to that woman. Not until you got about 40 miles away from her was he able to start loosening up a little bit. The shackles kind of loosened, but he's still definitely not your friend, and he would like to escape as soon as possible.
Escape? Does he want to like escape away, or does he want to escape?
He want to return to the Nine Hells.
Oh, so I'll just. Oh, he wants to like. Okay.
But he can't leave Baravia either. He's trapped here for some reason. He can't explain it. He has already tried to teleport home, which is ordinarily how he would return to the Hells, and that's not what I'm doing.
Okay, well, I let him know that we're all working on escape.
I'm pretty confident.
Okay.
When we go, if he helps us out, like I'll set him free.
See, I'm confident, but if something were to go wrong, I don't want to be responsible for sinking your boat.
Margo, you're currently moving at about 140.
We do need to insurance here.
Holy shit!
You haven't slept in a few days.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I did.
You haven't.
Yeah, I did.
You've tried, but you're suffering from some pretty serious speed, and it seems to be increasing against your will. You're starting to get worried. You are eating, but you're eating huge amounts of food. Like you're starting to look hungrily at the horses.
We have enough.
You do. You guys are in current possession of about 30 horses, I think. We left a bunch of them at the wine, right? So you left. So the Wizards of the Wine have 20 of your horses, and you guys have 10 here in Brest. Okay. Besides being moving too fast, how are your overall objectives going in Baravia?
I think I know what happened.
That's when I do all my walks.
You seem to be focused on investigation more than anything else. Do you have any clues or any riddles? Are you trying to get anything accomplished? Do you have any? His character is just spaced out on drugs. Are you?
Well, one of my big things, I don't know if it's like how in-depth we're going, but like my long-term plan
Right.
was to see what happened to my parents.
Right.
See if, like, basically see if they're still alive, and then
And so he has a
also kill
polywag thing there.
Not who I say.
If you go kill a
things
polywag, you
that
take
are
control.
my favorite enemy, which my favorite enemy is undead.
Right.
Undead. So you found a lot of undead here in Baravia, so you're enjoying that quite a bit.
Yellow's the one who likes
But you feel it's about time to start stepping up your game a little bit. You're thinking about you're a ranger, right? But you're thinking about maybe taking. You've got these religious symbols. You've been collecting them. You're starting to feel kind of a spiritual calling. So maybe multi-classing into druid or cleric is something you might want to consider. Discussing Morning Lord. You're starting to become more interested in religious
It actually
things.
does a video. Like, so I can really
You think that your acceleration may be a spiritual path of some kind that you can't really explain. But if you could explain it to me, you would get inspiration. Right? Your disguises have been working very well. You've collected a lot of garments from all over Baravia. The current town, Brest, is a very Russian town. Fur hats, big parkas made out of animal hides, that kind of stuff. So you're gathering more disguises and costumes. Okay?
Do I know?
best one is hit my feet.
So besides thinking that it might be religious, I would really like to sleep. So is there anything like I could like try to figure out to sleep?
He mentioned recently that he has a remove curse spell. You feel that you may be cursed. You feel like you may be a husk and an addict.
Wait, when did you get cursed?
The speed thing is turning into a curse.
But I like it.
I haven't slept.
If you do it again, it might negate it.
Wait, but I have a question. What does his Pez do?
That's like,
You guys aren't really sure, but he's starting to hit it pretty often.
you click on one, you can power them up.
The candy, the Pez dispenser, his character's become addicted to Pez, Cody. He eats them all the time.
Every time you
Almost as bad as I am with these cherries.
you get Stardust.
Artemis,
Yes, sir.
walk me through how your character's doing.
So my character's kind of annoyed that I haven't found enough treasure yet.
You don't have a familiar.
I do have a familiar.
What do you have?
The bird.
Oh, that's right. You have a raven,
His name is Riddle.
right?
You should know that by now.
I'm sorry, I'd forgotten. This is why we're doing this. I'm trying to keep up with
So I
everything.
just got my first level 3 moves.
Okay.
I can now.
Fireball, I'm assuming.
No, I did lightning bolt and fly.
Okay.
Actually, because I'm already doing flaming sphere, I'm gonna do lightning because I can choose
You like the color blue?
every single type and double that damage once per day.
Gotcha.
So I'll double lightning and double.
So you're moving into the min-max part of Dungeons and Dragons. That surprises me.
I like it.
Based on the personalities at the table, I would expect you to be just about the last person to start min-maxing. So I'm excited with this turn of events. Your character is having a good time in Baravia. You want to leave? Are you investigating anything in particular? Has anything caught your fancy? Treasure, I hear a lot of desire for
I
treasure.
really like treasure. I really want like an. I want to find like the best magical cape I can find. And
Right.
I want to hand my stick off,
Right?
and I want to find one that's meant for my hand.
Right. So you've
And
got
my
it.
hand is feeling like I'm not getting what I'm supposed to have.
Got you. So there's some wanting there. How about the wizard battle you guys have heard rumored about that happened in the hills outside of
I
the
want to
castle?
meet the wizard super
Right.
badly.
Okay, so he's on your list.
What was his name?
You don't have
We
a
don't
name
even
yet.
know his name. I can feel his presence, and I know he's still in Baravia.
Correct.
Yep.
Where's our half orc?
Oh,
I'm right here.
Are they right there?
the reason I'm so interested in treasure is because I want to find as much of it as I can so that I can be well equipped to kill things. I want things that can
Dude, I'm so
power me up.
You want to be more. You want to be killing more things.
Well, the undead things.
Yeah. And there are plenty of undead.
Oh, did I just level him up?
Possibly.
Is the half orc?
Sheevan?
Why do I have your name is Josh?
My name is Joel.
Your name is Joel. Who the hell is Josh?
He stopped. Yeah,
So how do you get the rare candy?
yeah, he's not here anymore.
So you get this. You get points.
Here's Shivan.
I've used a lot of my points already, and I'm not
So
gonna lie, it's hard to get. It's really hard to get a Pokeball, I'm not gonna lie. It actually knows how fast the wind's blowing, and it blows your Pokeballs depending on the wind. I got access to Pokemon Go today. I got the beta version, and so it actually uses your GPS, and it knows how fast the wind's blowing, and when you throw a Pokeball, it'll blow it, and it's fucking annoying.
It's gonna be hard on the boat, man, because there's a lot of wind down on the coast.
So I was there, and I almost caught a Pidgeotto, and all of my Pokeballs just kept floating away.
Kyoto. Come on.
Because that's actually a really strong Pokemon. That's the first second level Pokemon I've seen outside. I've evolved one before.
So Shivan, your Oath of Vengeance, you got defeated pretty well. You killed a ton of Basara.
Yeah, I love that. I love the saber. I'm in love with the Saber-tooth tiger right now.
Oh, okay.
Because he's just like me. Wants to kill as many gypsies as can.
Okay. What else is going on?
Well, I have my horse too.
Yep, undead horse.
Now that I could use legally because I have second level spells now.
Okay.
And I know.
Tell us where your brother is.
Do you have any goals, any aspirations here in Baravia?
I mean, now that we really know that the gypsies are bad, I definitely want to.
Right. Well, they also seem to be the only ones that can get. Yes, Cody.
Can I ask him to go first? Because I've been talking about Pidgeotto.
He's a Pokemon maniac, Cody.
Same like me. Hey, I really want to tell you something.
Right, I got
The Lord Sun and Moon's gonna come out. A new Pokemon game.
In September.
You say?
In September.
It's like years away.
In kids' age.
It's like
The Vistani seem to be the only people that can come or go from Baravia. Like, they seem to be the only people that are getting in and out of here. So the next chance you get, you may want to try to ask them about that.
I'll think about it. If the saber-tooth doesn't get to him first.
Right.
I definitely want to try to find a better weapon.
There is this rumor of this Sunblade that's in your clues. Right? You currently think that the Sunblade is hidden somewhere in Castle Ravenloft, which is not necessarily good news. You got that from the Dusk Elves when they helped you kind of interpret some of those riddles. You know that you're looking for three things, right? The book, which you think is in the Amber Temple. The Ravenkind amulet, which you think is an old religious icon that you think is in the castle.
That's also in the castle.
And the Sunblade, which you think is in the castle.
Okay.
Okay?
What's the religious?
Call them on the phone.
What's the religious?
It's a amulet of Ravenkind. It's an ancient Baravian religion, older than Strahd's coming to the valley, that somehow is connected with Strahd's turning into a vampire and/or may be able to help defeat him. So the three things that you're looking for, you all think have unique connections to his past. You're not sure what those connections are, but help destroy him, or have been rumored to be tools to destroy him.
And the religion you're saying is probably went to his what?
Ravenkind. It's the amulet of Ravenkind.
I agree.
Ravenkind. And the other one was the moon,
Sun Sword.
No, the other religion.
The Sun Lord, or the Morning Lord, who is a deity that you guys know from
I left there at 4:30 today.
Forgotten Realms,
Just drove through traffic.
has similarities to one of the. They hear they worship the Moon God and the Sun God. Their representation of the Sun God is very similar to Lavandar, who's the Sun God of the Forgotten Realms.
Okay.
So the holy symbol of Ravenkind, Ravenkind, Ravenkind. So you think that the amulet and the Sun Sword are both somewhere in the castle. You actually have a pretty good idea where they are. You just don't know what the clues mean. The Tome of Strahd, the book that's connected to him, probably his diary, you think is hidden in the Amber Temple. That's kind of where you guys are kind of interested in trying to go. The Dusk Elves, who you freed from the Vistani, they charged off to go get something, said they would meet you in Krezk in 2 days, and then take you to the Amber Temple where they would help you recover the book. They want to go to the Amber Temple because they think it has tools that will help him send his sister's soul to eternal rest. She's been a ghost haunting the basement of the Castle Ravenloft for hundreds of years. Cody.
The white sword is actually Kingslayer.
Probably. There's a lot of myths about that.
No.
Taylor, we didn't get to Drummond.
Alright, Taylor, let's tell us your story. What's that?
I don't know, I'm pretty just happy that I have a cat.
You have a saber-toothed cat.
Yeah, well, because I mean, like I changed my character, like, so I could have that. I'm a pretty big tank now. I don't do a ton of damage, which kind of sucks. But other than that, though, I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. I mean, like, my guide is like big on like his druidic focus is a demon form. So like he's pretty big on like killing like demons and fiends and stuff like that. So I mean, essentially he's been like sworn to, and this is also what Orana, like the other chick, was. You know, I just kind of did a sex change type of a thing, but essentially like they have been trained within a certain like temple to kill fiends and demons and stuff, and they're sworn to kill a specific type of demon.
Okay.
Like a specific named demon. And then that's like what they're sworn to do, and then as soon as they accomplish that, you know, like then they can come back. So she's kind of like an elite warrior within her.
Right, and in searching for your demon, you actually are one of the few people that actually came to Baravia on purpose. You had read in books that there are these demi-planes that can get created. The mythology behind them does not seem directly connected to demonology necessarily. It's very ancient, probably originating before the start of the Blood War, so very, very old. These demi-planes existed. They seem to be created to torment people. So Strahd was probably placed here to torment him for eternity for something. They can be different things. They can be addiction, they can be lust, they can be greed, they can be different demiplanes. You sought out this demiplane of Strahd because you felt there was a clue here to find your demon lord, but you've been trapped here and you've been unable to leave, right? So you followed Gastani in, you can't get out.
Well, the dark magic is in the portals and stuff like that. It's very interesting to me, like going forward with that.
Right, and these guys have mentioned to you that they found a strange teleportation rune in a vampire storage facility, actually.
Okay.
And it was weird to you when they described it because they described it as a one-way portal.
Okay.
And in demonology, there's no one way. The problem with portals is there's always two ways, right?
Right, exactly.
You open it up, the demons come through, right?
Yeah.
So it was an interesting thing, and part of what you recognize in Baravia is it's very one way. You got in, you can't figure out how to get out, right? So there's this
It's very black.
unidirectional
white.
problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, it's not even black and white. It's just black.
Gotcha. Okay. Did I get everyone? I'm feeling
So I guess my question my character would really like to, find a way to keep this saber-tooth tiger, and the reason why is just because he doesn't do a lot of damage by himself. Just like as we saw, I used to hit quite a bit, and now I'm only hitting like 6 points of damage or whatever. So the cat's taking most. I guess my character's just really just trying to figure out how to maximize and at least just trying to make sure that the saber-tooth stays, even like out of Baravia.
Yeah, pretty sure she did too.
So that's gonna be kind of like a side goal of his to
Ranger? That's a lot.
Okay, so now let's back up to where the party is right now. So
They're in my room.
previously in the Burning Brooms, you liberated a winery that was being taken over by druids with a lot of blights, like way more than is normal. In that liberation, you found a holy relic that seems to be from an unusual tree that gave you power over blights. So you think that these druids are up to no good. You have a general sense of where, you've looked at the map, you kind of know where the druids are. They have a circle that's not far from the winery. But rather than exploring that, you rushed to the city of Krezk with a delivery of wine.
Which was awesome.
You rolled in, they were grateful. They were so grateful that they had trouble talking to you because they just started drinking wine. I mean, wine really seems to be an important part of their community and their culture, and they'd been out of it for weeks.
My guy drinks wine stays up for like 300 days.
He's now telling us to reference.
While you were dropping off your wine and getting to know the locals, you saw this Abbey.
If he has like a drop, he'll stay awake for like a day, but if he doesn't stay awake for 300.
So you went up to the Abbey. On the way to the Abbey, you experienced a sacred pool kind of area where you guys bathed. Nothing unusual happened, but you did get cleansed for the first time in ever. You approached the Abbey, Iron Gate, you went through the gates. There were two mongrel folk. One was...
When did exactly did we level up? Because I have a new ability to...
Are we on 5? You guys are 5 right now.
Yeah,
So
did we level up before we went into the hall, or in the hall?
You leveled up after you left the winery.
Okay.
So that night, the night that you guys slept one night in the winery.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so mongrel folk escorted you through a large graveyard. Looks like it had been the grave. This community is very isolationist. The people don't leave. They don't explore. Like at Vallaki, people were coming and going, and they went out and they did stuff. These people stay in town, right? And they wait for shipments to come and keep them alive. It's very cold. You've entered kind of the mountains a little bit, so there is snow on the ground and stuff like that. In this temple, in this Abbey, when you enter the Abbey, these two kind of gravedigger mongrel folks one had donkey face and features, and the other one had kind of like animal parts attached to them. They looked very disturbing. Escorted you through a large graveyard. Looks like it had been the graveyard for the community for a long time and was still in use. And brought you to a large courtyard in the center of the main Abbey building, where they have left you next to a shackled woman with bat wings that's screaming and cawing and trying to escape. She's nailed down to like a horse's stake in the middle of the courtyard. There's a well. There are 2 or 3 storage boxes against the other wall, and they've gone into the main building to get their master, the Abbot.
Yeah.
Everybody good?
And I put us
You
in that
guys
room.
cast a spell, climbed up on a rope, and you're now hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, and like the
so
weird ass
instead of going
box.
up into the rope,
You're in my box.
can I have
What's that
one with
called?
the shadows?
Yes.
As one of my warlock invocations, so I can hide. I can become invisible.
Okay.
In dim light or shadows. Or
It's
dark.
always dim light and shadows in Bravia,
So I
right?
can just be invisible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I
Man,
would
you
want
guys
to
like
find a
devoured
little
that
bit of
freaking
cover,
box.
Okay.
but not
It
too
was
far
good.
away. And I want to.
You should just say
I want
Josh.
to try an
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast to free. I want to hit the tether to this bat woman.
Okay.
I want to free this person.
Okay, are you gonna do that right now?
Yeah, I'm
They
not gonna,
just
I'm not gonna
just
talk
walked
to any of
off.
them about it. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, so you guys are climbed up. You can see everything that's going on, right?
Hey, you forgot to tell about my guy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Talon. Please tell us about your character.
Yeah, apparently it's actually resting on your leg.
Remember the
He left
wizard
it in
duel?
place, like,
Of course.
My guy
Wait, did you do your
was the
resting
wizard that
across your back.
participated it.
Oh, I didn't even
How
know.
many were there?
Maybe I was talking to.
About
I'm in love with her
300
saber-tooth tiger because he hates gypsies all
He loves the word 300.
What was it? Scar
300 everything in this world.
The human got hit by one spell.
Which one?
260.
Nice. Alright.
Okay,
Same one that hit
so you
her
fire.
character.
It is a
Got it?
like an 11.
An 11 does not. It hits the post, but it does not shatter it or break it apart.
I think
So
we
you
should
fire.
hide in our box.
What's the reaction?
There's a big crackle of energy and you realize you just barely did not have the grip on it. You
It's either going to be a great DM or a horrible DM. Really great.
He might be the best of the best.
My guy's
He rolls a 12 to
I
stab.
can't tell you.
What?
teleported out of range.
Definitely one of
He's
these.
like, everyone stop. So I changed the
And
whole
found the
thing.
gnomes.
He goes and
Where did you find that?
plants his dagger.
And he has the shield.
Okay, so I'll just become invisible.
Right. So she starts screaming, I told you all! There are invisible enemies out to destroy us! We must leave immediately! I have been warning you! You hear from inside the boxes, shut up! It's almost dinner time! And there's, you know,
Wait,
the
who's
mongrel
yelling
folks.
that?
She's yelling this. She's half bat. She has a goat foot and kind of spider mandibles as her lower jaw, but she's yelling in common.
Oh,
I told you they're trying to kill us all. They've been here forever. They're invisible and trying to destroy us. I told you. And you hear, shut up. It's almost dinner time coming from these boxes.
yeah. Okay, so they're gonna come out and try and kill us. Are we down for?
I'm gonna keep box until I get the guys come back.
Wait, what just happened?
So, the two mongrel folks that, I'm sorry, what do we,
I'm confused on why you think they're gonna
As
kill
you're
us.
rolling
the Abbot
He can read their mind.
walks out being led by the two mongrel folk who are scuttling and shuffling along. The Abbot walks with tremendous, almost saintly dignity. As he looks out over the courtyard and doesn't see you, and he's like, you say that they were making a delivery or they were here for help? And the mongrel folk goes, we're not sure. We thought they were going to rob the graveyard, so we brought them to you. And he's like, my children, it is not a problem. These mistakes can happen, but you need to find them because they may need our assistance or our aid. And he seems
Can I
like a
into his
saint.
mind? Can I read this? He's a good guy.
So when you attempt to read into his mind,
Yeah.
you get what is described in the monster manual as the echo of the ages. His memories are centuries old, and they go back very far. And so as you try to connect to his mind, you start sliding down this hill of memories, just all sorts of memories. But most of them are very positive.
as you're coming in.
Okay.
Flynn, you were right.
So I will reveal myself.
Okay, you step from the shadows. He's like, my son, my children said that you had come to the Abbey. How can we help you?
Yeah, we brought a delivery of wine from the vineyard.
Fantastic. They've been needing that for quite some time. And he looks at you and he's like, oh no.
Yes, I noticed.
Oh,
You've
no.
already noticed that I am a husk. I ran into.
How did this happen?
I actually died
I
on
guess.
the black altar in the basement of the
Yes.
death house. And when I emerged from the death house, my compatriots brought me out.
I've seen this happen before in Bravia. I am able to help you. Let me summon my wife.
Oh, that's right.
And this gorgeous, beautiful woman wearing a dress, kind of a ratty, not ratty,
He
but
summons his wife.
not perfect wedding dress.
Let me summon my wife.
Starts walking from the house. She stops 10 feet away and bows to him. Yes. He's like, the bride that I have built for Strahd. Isn't she wonderful? Bride, please prepare my studio so that we can help this man from his husk condition, which will take 2 or 3 hours. You feel free to join me in my parlor while she prepares the lab.
Certainly. What is the procedure entail?
Well, so the challenge is that we will have to kill you and then bring you back into your body. It's a very difficult procedure. I have conducted it numerous times and I have a lot of confidence. I recently performed this for the Burgermeister's son. Did not go so well. You may have heard rumors.
What is your success rate?
He's a human, but he's lost his spark for life. He just feels boring and dull.
What's his success rate on this procedure?
You guys are up there kibitzing inside the box. Can they hear you while you talk?
No.
Okay.
We're in another realm.
Never mind. I didn't
You
say
have
anything.
no idea what his success rate is, but he seems very confident.
You can put on your hat
Can
and
we
be like,
see him?
So
Yeah, you can see out. You can see everything that's going on.
It's like you're
We can, okay, so we can see that they're talking. And there's nothing
I have to say I'm a little bit concerned. I know this Baravia is a wild place, but I mean there's some mongrel folk here that you've got tied up. Can you tell me?
When I first came to this land to
we could make a D&D movie.
continue the work of the original abbot,
Yeah.
St. Markovich, who founded this abbey,
I would just be like, do a movie.
I was summoned to continue his work, and I tried very hard to continue his purification efforts and his healing. Unfortunately, I've been misled by forces beyond my control that allowed me to
Like there's actually stories.
correct things that may not have been needed correction. I may have gone too far in some of my research, but now that I have created a beautiful bride for Strahd, I'm sure that I'll be able to remove his curse and liberate not only my own suffering, but the suffering of the people of Baravia.
What happens if I just
No
don't
dimension. No one can hear you.
No, I jumped
go
out.
through the procedure?
I'm just watching.
that would
So
be
I
a
wanna know what my
tragedy.
plan proceeds.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it would be a wonderful healing experience. The Morning Lord would descend on you with love, and you would. Uh-oh, pencil. Look in your bag.
It's on the other side of your hat.
Oh, we see it's on the table, Cody. And your guy.
I love the hair.
I don't want to like interrupt the conversation.
Okay.
I jumped out because I saw